Welcome back, guys, to another Clash Royale video, and today we're back on my second account for part 2 of my Road to Legendary Arena series. Today we're going to be trying out this Hog Rider TRIFECTA deck. If you guys want to suggest me a deck to use in part 3 or part 4 of this series, let me know in the comment section below, but please do keep in mind that these are my card levels, so make sure you recommend me a card that is actually up to a usable level that I can use at this trophy range. As you can see, lots of my cards are still level 1, I just don't have enough gold to upgrade many of these cards being free to play on this account. But let's go ahead here and do our first live battle. So here we go, guys! By the way, if I sound weird in today's video, it's because I have a pretty nasty cold right now. But I didn't want you guys going out with your daily upload, so I decided to grind through it and make a video anyways, but maybe not the best decision to try and do a serious trophy grind when you're sick, because if I make bad plays, that could be why. Ooh, let's have the zap available for this. There we go, boom. We should do work here, guys. He's low on elixir. Can we take this tower in this opening push? That'll make me extremely happy. Let's go ahead and poison this. Slow down the tower. Give the Valkyrie time to take it out. There we go. One ground lead so far. But like I said, guys, if I sound weird today, it's because I'm pretty sick. And if I make pretty stupid plays, it's because I'm not feeling good today, but I wanted to grind it out anyways because I didn't want you going without your daily upload. Let's go ahead and pump up right here in the middle. I'm really hoping this guy just gives up and lets us have the victory based on that opening exchange. That'll make me happy. Because then we can go for a 3 crown. Is he not playing? Let's go ahead and just go for the 3 crown. Assuming he's not playing. Of course, free wins like this are always so much appreciated when you are trying to get into Arena 9. But let's see here. Usually the opposite happens. Usually it's when you're 1 win away from Arena 9. That's when you face like the hardest opponent ever. Or you disconnect or something like that happens. But opponent left the match. There we go. Getting a free 3 crown victory here in a couple seconds. Let's zap that. Always appreciate those free victories for sure. There we go. Hit him up with a thumbs up. Good game. And let's go ahead and do another battle here, guys. So here we are with battle number 2. Facing a level 9. Give him the good luck, or the thumbs up, good luck there. We'll pump right here in the middle and then have the Valkyrie ready for a minor, potentially. Now, I want to talk about the cannon in this deck, because a lot of TRIFECTA Hog decks right now use the Ice Spirit with the, Can we cannon here? I need the Ice Spirit ASAP, though. Actually, that cannon should be enough. A lot of the Hog TRIFECTA decks now use the Ice Spirit instead of the Skeletons, and then they use the Inferno Tower instead of the cannon. And to that, I will say, if you're facing a ton of Giant decks, go ahead and use the Inferno Tower, because it'll be better. But if you're facing fast cycling decks and Hog Rider decks and stuff like that, use the cannon. Because if you're facing a fast cycling deck with an Inferno Tower, it's going to be a lot harder to keep up with the cycle. And I definitely noticed that before with a Inferno Tower if I'm facing a Hog deck that has a cannon in it. Because that way, it's really hard to have your Inferno Tower always available for that Hog Rider. I don't know what I'm doing here, guys. I'm just not even talking. Oh my gosh, he's using the Hog, or the Giant Prince Poison deck. Oh, yeah. Giant Prince Poison Mega Minion. Zap this. Ice Spirit here. Come on, Ice Spirit, do work, please. Thank you. And by the way, if you guys are on Twitter, make sure you add me. My handle is @CLASHWITH_SHANE, and it'll give you guys another way to interact with me. I do manage to read every single tweet that is tweeted at me, so if you guys are looking for a different way to communicate with me, definitely follow me on Twitter. So we'll pump up right here. I don't want to go offensive yet. Of course, with these pump decks, you want to try and build up some pumps before you do anything. And then if he pushes the right lane, we're going to do an immediate push here. Let's do a Hog Musketeer push, because he has that Mega Minion. If I do a Valkyrie, he'll use the Mega Minion. He's going to wait, though, probably till it's locked onto the tower before he uses his Mega Minion. There it is. We're going to Valkyrie here with an Ice Spirit here to freeze that Musketeer. Doing work, though, and the let's poison here. We'll zap this guy here to reset the timer. And cannon here, please. There we go. Oh, that cannon was bad, guys. That cannon was bad. Valkyrie here to save him a couple of Mega Minion shots. But his tower on the left is down to poison range. Let's do this, this, and this. And then we're going to poison this too, to get value out of that poison spell, taking out... Let's zap this as well. I think a zap poison combo takes out a Mega Minion. but my cards are fairly low level, so it might not work. There we go. Let's go ahead and use a Valkyrie right here. I just need to hold on for 15 more seconds, guys. Can we do it? Can we do it? I hope we can. Let's zap this right here, kill the Prince, and then cannon to distract. There we go, boys. Beating a giant poison deck as a level 8. Hit him up with a good game. Let's go ahead and do another battle. So here we go, guys. Facing off against a level 9. Hit him up with a good luck. Thankfully not at level 10. This, let me know if you guys are at this trophy range here, 2,700 to 3,000, because it's tough. Like, it's really tough. Especially as a level 8 with some fairly low-level cards in comparison to most of my opponents, it's pretty tough. Really aggressive push by him, though. I think we can have a counter push here. I think he spent a ton of elixir there. We'll have the zap for something. No, the Ice Spirit should do work against that Inferno Tower. We'll have the zap is not needed there. Let's poison this. Oh no, the King Tower, guys. Ay, ay, ay. Cry. We are going to cry right there because of that King Tower hit. So that King Tower hit was bad. Really bad. We might still be able to manage, though. We are going to go ahead and pump up here because that tower on the right is so low. He has the Fireball in his deck. So I don't want to pump up close to that tower. He's going to Fireball this one and hit my King Tower this time, so... I guess we took out each other's King Towers. Is that okay? Is that worth it? We'll Musketeer this lane, do a slow push. Maybe he'll start slow defending that same lane, and then we'll do a quick counter push in the opposite lane. We'll do Valkyrie, Hog Rider here with an Ice Spirit to hopefully get past that Inferno Tower. We'll zap it as well. Reset the timer on there. Get a bit of damage done. Force an equal elixir spent on defense, I think. Not too bad. And the Musketeer going back there, getting a couple of shots off. What does he have coming back at us here? I want to defend against this Ice Wizard, though. Just because I want to prevent chip damage to my tower. We're going to keep pumping up on the left side here, because the tower on the right is lower. But he keeps hitting our King Tower there, which is okay. Now, the fact that he hits the King Tower tells me that he might be using a Siege deck or a Royal Giant deck. So let's go ahead and do this, this. With this, we'll have the Poison spell available as well. Poison this. Ice Spirit freezing that tower for me. The Poison spell will slow it down. I'm not going to use the zap here. Actually, I might right there just to get my Hog Rider some more time to the tower. And let's go ahead and Musketeer here. He's probably going to Fireball her, though. There it is. Does it one-shot us? It does one-shot us. Totally a fair fight right there, guys. Love getting one-shot by Fireballs. Let's see here. We're going to poison this right here with that. And then we're going to not do a Hog Push yet. Not too sure why he is logging there. But we will pump up this side here. At least if he Fireballs that pump, he won't have it for my Musketeer. So let's start doing a slow push here with the Musketeer. The Valkyrie Hog Rider Ice Spirit push is so good at taking out Inferno Towers. But he's probably got another one here. He's going to log it. If he logs it, though, then we are in trouble. Let's zap this right here. Reset the attack timer on that. All I'm really trying to do is just force an equal amount of elixir spent on defense. And then just keep the pressure up, hopefully. We'll do another Hog Rider push on right here with an Ice Spirit drop. And we want to cycle back to this Poison spell if possible. There we go. Freeze that Inferno Tower. Poison this. Hog Rider, just make it to the tower. Get one hit off, please. One more hit, and I will get the victory. There we go, guys. Getting another 1 crown. Hit him up with the good game. Let's finish this video off with one more live battle there, guys. Alright, so before we go to that final live battle, guys, take a look at this bug that happens to me. Let me know if it happens to you guys as well. When you click on this mail icon, as you can see, I have 5 unread messages. When I go to the inbox, the message doesn't go away. Really drives my OCD pretty crazy. But I want to show you guys a replay here. Before that last live battle, there was another one where I lost, but I had to scrap the live recording just because I was getting pretty sick in the recording itself, and I didn't want to gross you guys out. So we're going to go back now and watch the replay itself. But here we go, facing off against a Royal Giant Princess Minor Cycle deck. Really, this deck that he's using is focusing on getting chip damage done, and he is a level 10 with some fairly high level cards. So a pretty big uphill battle. Gonna go ahead and use the pump as my opening move, and he comes in super aggressive with a level 10 Royal Giant as well as a level 10 Bomber. Now watch how fast this level 10 Bomber takes out my weak little level 6 Musketeer, and look at how much damage this Royal Giant does to my tower in that one push. And for some reason I got super lucky and my cannon was way at the back of my card rotation. If I would have had it at the opening card rotation, I could have distracted the Royal Giant and then used maybe the Valkyrie in the back to take out the Bomber as well as the Royal Giant. But unfortunately, the worst starting hand ever against this Royal Giant deck. So we're not even a minute into this battle. My tower already down to 560 health, and my opponent also has a pretty strong elixir advantage. He's going to drop down the miner. I mispredicted it. I thought maybe he'd be using it to take out the pump, but he instead sent it in there to get some chip damage done to my tower. Fireball going down, finishing off my Musketeer and also doing work to the tower. And at this point in the battle, with a minute and 54 seconds left, my tower sitting at 270 health, I knew there is a very slim chance that I can come back and win this battle against such a high level opponent. He's going to drop down his Royal Giant, and I'm going to try desperately to defend with this cannon. Going to go ahead and use the Valkyrie, but of course once I have the Valkyrie this time, he has the Mega Minion instead of the Bomber, and of course the Musketeer is way at the back of my card rotation. Going to go ahead and use it finally to take out the Mega Minion, but watch how fast it dies to this level 10 Bomber. Only 2 shots, taking it out. Bomber going on to finish off my tower, doing over 300 damage per hit. And things are looking pretty bleak here. I make a pretty big mistake using a pump in the bottom right corner as soon as he uses his miner. And I also know he has the Fireball in his deck. I should have switched to an all-offensive strategy instead of using another pump in the bottom right corner there. I don't know what I was thinking, obviously wasn't thinking straight, but at this point in the battle, considering my opponent has a Royal Giant, and once you have a tower down, it's extremely hard to defend against a Royal Giant user, because they can drop it immediately on your side of the arena to instantly damage your tower. Gonna go into the pretty aggressive Hog Rider push with the Poison Spell as well as the Ice Spirit. Gonna go ahead and get a couple hits up with that Hog Rider, bring it down to 1200 health. Now he drops down the Royal Giant once again. Like I said, it's insanely hard to defend against a Royal Giant once you already have a tower down. I tried to use that cannon to maybe push back the Royal Giant to reset its targeting. I'm not too sure if they fixed that, but before you could use a cannon on top of a Royal Giant to push it back slightly, and it would force the Royal Giant to retarget to your cannon. But I tried to do it there and it didn't seem to work. Maybe I made a mistake. But the Hog Rider going in there, finishing off his tower, evening up the score to 1 crown apiece. My tower sitting at 1080 health, but like I said, against a Royal Giant user and you already have a tower down, it's pretty hard to win it. So he's coming in pretty aggressively here. Royal Giant doing work to my tower with the Mega Minion as well as the Princess, and at this point in the battle I just kind of give up. But at least we got 1 tower down for our crown chest at least, so there is some good from it. Gonna go ahead and wish him luck on his next battle there. Now finally here, let's go ahead and finish off with 1 more live battle. So here we are, guys, with the final live battle. Hopefully we can end it on a victory. Hit him up with a good luck. We are facing a level 9. Let's see here. Crying Face to start out. Let's see here. Have the cannon available. I'm gonna try and be quiet in this one because, of course, that oh no, look at this, guys. Look at this. Zap does not one-shot goblins. But we didn't take any damage regardless. But I don't like this situation we're in right here. Let's poison this, maybe. The Ice Spirit won't make it to the tower. Maybe that poison spell was way too aggressive. Let's go ahead and cannon right here. Please don't have Fireball. Let's Valkyrie here. Valkyrie does too much damage. Actually, looking back at it, that Valkyrie was a mistake. Big mistake. I need to save that Valkyrie for those barbarians, but incoming miner, there it is. This Ice Spirit right here. There we go. Freeze that. We're gonna zap this as well. Boom. Hopefully the tower in the right there can defend a bit, but that pump going down, all because my zap spell can't kill those goblins. That pump would still be alive, giving me probably 1 or 2 more elixir if it weren't for those goblins. So things are not looking good here, guys. My pump is only level 5, which makes it fairly hard to get value out of because 1 goblin hit does work to it. Is this enough here, guys? Probably was. Musketeer was a mistake. That's 4 elixir I want back right now. Let's see here. Let's poison this. That should allow our Musketeers to trade evenly. Then we're going to go ahead and Valkyrie here with an Ice Spirit to save some damage on the Valkyrie. He's really getting chip damage done over time with that miner, guys. The miner is dirty against me. I want to try and do 1 more pump before I start doing super aggressive here, guys. That Zap spell on my Valkyrie Makes me a bit happy. With cannon here, we can't do a Hog Rider Musketeer push with this strategy because he has barbarians as well as goblins. So let's go here. This and this. We'll have the poison spell for here. Poison spell for here, please. Poison, please. There we go. Poison spell go doing work, guys. Doing work there. Poison, do more work for me, please. Come on. Thank you. Ooh, my adrenaline's pumping here today, guys. Let's go ahead and Valkyrie right here. Let's zap all this to kill that Musketeer. Should be able to take out that Hog Rider. We'll do an instant counter push with this. We'll have the poison spell available for all of this. There we go, guys. We're going to take the tower out. Even up the score. What am I talking about even up the score? Taking the lead. Honestly, guys, if I've said some weird things in this video, it's because I'm pretty sick, like I said. So I do apologize if the commentary is a bit off today. But that makes me pretty happy, guys. Ending on a victory. Definitely pretty happy. Let's go ahead and see where we're sitting here in terms of getting to Arena 9. Sitting at 2,827 trophies as a level 8. We're only 123 or 173 or something like that. I can't even do math right now, guys. I don't even know why I try. I'm too sick to do that. But we're getting pretty close to this legendary arena here. Definitely within our grasp within another 2 episodes of this series. So like I said before, let me know what kind of decks you want me to do in this series. Keep in mind these card levels below. Make sure the card levels are up to a decent level that I can actually use them in a video. But thank you so much for watching, guys. That will be the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and to subscribe for some more great Clash Royale content. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next video.